What's up, guys? I wanted to talk to you about Webull today. I'm not sure if you guys are using this platform, but it's a great platform to use. I talked to you in a video just not long ago about Robinhood and some of the stock trading that I do with Robinhood. So I wanted to kind of go over Webull a little bit with you as well. I do have a small account with them, very small, just a few shares in here that I was messing around with to kind of get used to utilizing the platform, and I'm going to be changing over to it at some point here with some of my accounts. I'm still going to hold Robinhood, but I want to change a little bit over to it. So my name is Jeremy Guldin, been an investor and business entrepreneur for the past 8 years, and I'm trying to help people grow their portfolios and kind of educate them on the stock market. So I'm going to do a screen share with you now. So I'll bring up Webull here on my account. So on my screen with you here, let's do Webull. So Webull's a very easy platform to utilize, just as much as Robinhood is. I will admit I like their desktop better than Robinhood. So I have, like I said, a very small account on here. So there's only probably about $200 in here. There's not that much. So if you go into Webull, as you can see here on the screen below, it will give you an overview of the market. So it's going to give you all of your overview as far as the different markets. It's going to go over market overview in the sense of advancers and decliners. So what I mean is who's climbing the most and who's declining the most. So you're going to get, between top gainers, top losers, most active. You can see here down below, I'm taping this video Monday morning here. So these are some of the top gainers that we had. TSIAW, that stock symbol. I do not know what that is off the top of my head here, but they've had 102.79% change. So very large change today. They've had huge gains. And then we've had some companies that have had, negative 67.95 as far as losses. Also most active, so that's going to be the most active as far as trading in the stock market currently and who's moving the most currently today. It's also going to show you IPOs, so upcoming IPOs, what they're offering the IPO at. So this one's 20 million shares at $10 per share. Listing date's going to be 1/26, 2021. So one of the cool things about Webull that Robinhood and some of the other companies do not let you do is you can trade up to 4 hours outside of the market. So 4 hours ahead of the market or 4 hours behind the market. So meaning that you can buy a stock 4 hours prior to the market. So that's great in many senses, because if you see a stock that's actually climbing a lot, you can go ahead and sell off or buying or whatever your plan is to do in that sense. Myself personally, I try to hold on to most of my stock portfolio unless I'm seeing some issues that are coming up with the stock, then I might get rid of it. But for the most part, all the stocks that I do, I educate myself in that company. I do a lot of research, and then I buy in. I don't recommend you just going in and buying into any kind of stock. One of the stupid things would be to do is, I shouldn't say stupid, well, one of the things I would not recommend to do is a company like this. So this TSIAW, without researching it, you've seen, okay, that a $2.22 change, so they gained 103.26%. I would not recommend just going in and dumping $200 into this company because, hey, they went up 100% today, so they must be doing great, right? If anything, what research has shown you is that you should buy in downward spiral days. So days that a stock that you've researched is trending downward and that you're going to invest money into then, in the sense of you're going to see green or a gain at some potential time. You don't want to invest into the stock market when you're on a heavy green day, because what will happen is this company most likely will have some kind of backdraw. And what I mean is, okay, they had a huge gain today. Most likely tomorrow they're going to pull back a little bit. Some of these investors are going to sell off because of the gain that they had, and it's going to drop back. So today it might be listing around 433. Say it gets up to 450. Tomorrow it's probably going to drop back to say $3.90, $4, somewhere around there, because people sold off. That's when you reinvest into something, because it's got a downward trend, and you want to pick up something at that point. IPOs can be good or bad. An IPO can shoot way higher. An IPO can pull back. Airbnb is a great one. They had IPO'd at like $56 or $60 when they first started IPOing, and they went up to 100. I haven't checked their gains lately, but they were at $120, $130 within the first day. So companies like that, you have to be cautious with. You might do great, or you might have a company that's IPO'd at say $10. Maybe they'll drop back to a $6 stock price at some point, and you lost $4, off of that initial buy-in. So why I love Webull is because of how much it shows you in the market as far as, like I said, IPO offerings, shows you IPO filings. So companies that have filed, these companies have filed today to be IPO, meaning that they're going to go public and that we can invest in them. Here's a Bitcoin fund, Valkyrie, some other biomedical, Twin Ridge and Tony Funds. So some of these companies I've never heard of, but I'm just giving you guys an idea. Also, it's showing you dividend companies, some of the dividends that you're expected, dividend dates. So if you're a dividend investor, that's something too to look at. You can see the dividends that this company's paying out per share. So RY pays out $1.08 per share. Some of the companies, like this one, pays out 10 cents per share. This company, 0.008. One of the things I will tell you, if you're a dividend investor, and I do have some in my portfolio, I highly recommend doing what's called a drip. A drip means that your money that you've gained is going to reinvest and buy more stock. So you're not actually going to get a check for that. It's going to reinvest that money that you've already invested. The great thing in that is, I'm sure you've heard of or you've watched my video, and I'll put a link up at the top about compound interest. Compounding interest, and over time it continues to grow, and your little snowball creates into a bigger snowball rolling down that hill and can create more and more gains. So I definitely recommend, if you're a dividend investor, and some people that's solely what they invest in is dividends, to definitely look at that and make sure you are dripping back into those accounts and basically reinvesting. The other thing it shows you is hot industries. Showing you hot industries right now that things are really high gains. GameStop was huge lately. I'm not quite sure what happened with them, but they had a huge gain of, I think it was like 40% over on Friday. It looks like they've had another 20-some% gain. It's going to show you some upcoming ETFs. Cryptocurrencies, you can also do that on Webull as well. Like it's showing you Bitcoin's trending in right now at $34,067. So it gives you a huge variety of what's going on in the market in a small section. There's a lot of them. You got to go to different pages, or you got to do some research or a lot of studying. This is what's cool about Webull. It actually breaks it down for you right here. So if I clicked on hot industries here, it's going to show me some of the hot industries that are going on right now. Non-alcoholic beverages. That's going to be like Coke, that kind of stuff. They're always, Coca-Cola has always been going up, and they've always paid out their dividends. So highly recommend Coca-Cola for a small dividend stock if you're looking for something to hold for a long time. But this is showing you anything that's hot right now. If you go into my home here, so my account, verify. I don't think this will bring me up. Okay. All right. So as you can see here, like I said, I have small net value in here, 5.83% or $5.83, 3.5% profit and loss. So that's what I've gained in the market. I have a little bit of 1731 in here. I'm not a huge amount of stocks in this account because I'm just trying to play with it and kind of getting used to it. So I just opened up the account and put a little bit of money in it. One of the cool things about Webull though right now, 4 free stocks if you invest $100. If you just open an account, you get 2 free stocks, and then if you put in another $100, you get 2 more free stocks. So highly recommend it. I will put a link down below in the comments down below. If you go ahead and use that link, you'll get 4 free stocks by signing up. I get 1 stock for depreciation. So go ahead and, if you don't mind, signing up for that. And like I said, you open an account and you get 2 free stocks. So you don't have to put any money in, you get 2 free stocks. If you put in $100, you get 2 free more stocks. So 4 free stocks in total, valued up to $1,600. So not a bad deal. So this is just, like I said, Webull and kind of giving you an idea what it's all about. And I've been enjoying the platform just because of all of the things I can see in one small place. It gives me an idea of all the different IPOs that I have an option to possibly buy into if it's something that I'm looking at, or dividend. You can actually click on the stock symbol and it'll bring up what the company is, what they opened up at, their high, their low. So as you can see today, this company here, this is just a dividend stock that I looked at. So they today their 5-day, they came in at 85.20 on the 19th, and today they are at 82.74. So they're a little bit down, but you can see any kind of, so let's go back to this, TSAIW. So this is TS Innovations AC. Like I said, don't know too much about this company, but they opened in up, let's see here, let's see what they came in at. So about a month ago, they were $2.15, and they've jumped up to $4.11 right now. And most of that jump was, honestly, past 3 days. They've had a big jump. So I don't know what stemmed this huge growth within the last, let's see, it's an actuation corp that is a blank check company. This company is for a purpose, merger is copy. So basically they're a merger company. So maybe they're merging and are buying some kind of company. Like I said, I don't know that much about this company, but just kind of giving you an idea of what the trending is, and it shows you how much they gained or lost. And they actually had that huge gain that they were at, and look, you can see they dropped back already. Some people sold off already. Look, 410 now. Okay, and they actually opened up today. Their opening stock today was probably around 636 they opened in at. So they've been dropping. So basically what happens is they sell off. A bunch of people are like, oh, there's a huge gainer, let's buy in. So it jumps up again, then people are selling off. So this is what's happening. They're tracking downward though, so I would not recommend investing into them at the moment. What I recommend is, like I said, you're looking for companies that are actually gaining, okay? And you want small gains. You're not gonna an excessive amount of gain, even these guys. So as the day goes on, we're almost at 11 o'clock here. The day's gonna track back, and then we're gonna get some more gain probably in the afternoon. Typically what happens, NEO, here's a prime example. NEO today earlier, they opened in at $63.98. Had a huge sell-off here. Some people bought back in, huge sell-off again. All right, but NEO is a company that I highly recommend. They're an EV company. They've been doing great things, and I think in the long run, they're going to be a company to hold on to. That being said, I'm not a financial advisor. Just my recommendation is just something that I'm doing, what I'm buying in, what I'm investing in. If you haven't checked out the channel, I have a channel back here on the TV behind me, but make sure you check out the channel. I have some different stocks that I'm invested in and trying to grow my portfolio and kind of give you guys an education in the sense of what I'm doing and helping you out. So like I said, make sure you're investing in Webull. If you don't mind hitting that thumbs up, subscribe button. Thanks again for watching. Appreciate it. See you next time.